Hey guys, I'm Dave Pangione, and this is my channel, Remodeling HQ. If you're interested in home remodeling, this is the place you want to be. We have over 850 home remodeling videos specializing in air levels, major home remodeling, all filmed on location in New Jersey. Okay, we got the lumber delivery here. You can see we got two trucks. We have this first truck is all the Douglas fir, plywood, and 2x4s, 2x6s, ceiling beams. The truck in the back there's all the engineered material, TGIs, LVLs, and they also have our tarps, they have our nails, everything else that's going to go into making this entire top floor in home remodel. Okay, so we had a couple of inspections prior to the build. We had a footing inspection for some footing holes, structural steel columns. We also had a trench inspection for a line going, electrical line going from the house to the garage. So that was inspected. Hole was backfilled. We moved the fence behind me. That's that you can see that orange mark behind me there. We opened up the fence area, and now we're going to start delivering the lumber. We're going to spread it around across the property here in the front. We got to keep the driveway clear because we're going to have a container that needs to come and go to replace and change out. So the goal here is to get all the lumber onto the grass area. Okay, you can see the tight area we're working in here, and look at this great moppet. Picks it up, turns, the wheels turn, and it's going to make its way down the driveway here right into this grass area, and we're going to start distributing it across the property here. Alright, so you can see we're dropping the packs of, these are 2x4 20-footers. We have 2x10 16s underneath that, which is the ceiling and the roof. We have the 2x4, which is the upper walls and plates. And then over here we have the tongue and groove plywood down below. 2x4 pre-cuts. You can see all the tongue and groove that we have here. We're going to cover that up. And we have our 2x6 8-foot pre-cuts over there. We have some ceiling material, roof material for the front accent roof. Everything's here. We have another truck up there. We got a couple more items, and we're going to have everything loaded up on the property, ready for the build. Alright, so we have one or two more packs of lumber. We're going to get it right now. Got two trucks here. We unloaded 1.5 trucks right now. You can see we're stacking it up. We're going to save this area here for the container. See, we also have a pack over there on that side. Pretty soon this whole roof's going to come off, and we will build this entire major home remodeling project swiftly. Alright, so take a look at these beams right here. 11 7/8 by 5 1/4. Look at that one. There are two of them that are 24 feet long. These beams are going to be used to support most of the second floor. Here comes some more TGIs. So that's the last of it right there. Those are the 11 7/8 TGIs. Those TGIs are going to rest on these 11 7/8 LVLs. They will be clipped on with a top mount hanger see the floor structure being built. You're going to see how everything ties into each other. It's like a big web. And right now we're trying to conserve this area right here. This is valuable real estate, this little piece of grass here, because we have to get a container in here that has to, it's kind of a tight street, and we already pulled out a section of fence right here, just pulled it back so the container can come in here and be able to make his way along the side there, so when we cut off the roof we could throw the material into the container. I'm hoping that the container can fit right here. But originally we were going to put those packs over there, over here, but starting to look at the area with the container and how he has to turn here. These trucks are almost 30 feet long with a 20-foot container on it. So it gets a little, it's going to get a little tight. And when that truck is butting up to that wall right there, I mean, that's probably 30 feet right there. So he's got to come in and turn here. So that's why we're trying to keep this area clear. So right now we're just going to get to this pack over here. We're going to cover this up. This is the most important one. This is our 3/4 tongue and groove. See the T&G on there. That's going to be our first floor. We're going to pull up the old floor. I didn't like the condition of the existing, so I'm going to give them all new plywood on the floor. So that's it. That's 2 trucks cleared off. You can see the second one. We're going to load the moffett back up. He's coming up the driveway right now. He's finished, and we're going to cover things up and just wait for the windows to arrive, and then we'll be all set to remove this roof. Okay, you can see our front entry material is over here. We have the white fascia board, we have the deck, and we have the womanized material. We look over here. This is the back of the house. We have our footings in place. Everything's prepped. Everything's ready. Now we're just waiting for the window confirmation. A couple good days of weather, and you can see over here we have all this covered up. We just backfilled our trench that we had inspected earlier today for our conduit, which is a new feed for the garage electric. Here's footing hole 1, 2, and just go over this again. This back wall here, which is about 7 feet from the kitchen wall, we're going to be making this wall come out straight across on the top floor. So we're gonna when we take off all this roofing, we pull down the chimney, we take out that vent on the roof. We're going to build up this rear entry with a knee wall around the 3 sides. We're going to build it level to the double plates on the rear wall, which is also the even plates going all the way around the 4 walls of the house. And then from there we pull the whole ceiling out, and we run our brand new TGIs and the LVLs that we showed you earlier in a configuration, so that when it's all said and done, we're going to go over the main portion of the house, and then we're going to be coming out here even with this rear entryway wall straight across on the top floor. And then we're going to have these 2 columns here with structural columns, and we'll have that supporting the rear cantilever, 7-foot cantilever with the with a structural beam under there. Okay, so you can see we covered things up. We have the 3/4 tongue and groove covered. We're going to leave that. That's 5/8 plywood over there. That's for the roof, and see everything's nice and covered, the majority of it. Hey guys, I'm Dave Pangione. If you watched this video and you like what you see, click the thumbs up button. Thanks.